Blackstone Audio presents The Woman Who Wouldn't Die by Colin Cotterill. This book is read by Clive Chafer. Dedication. Thanks to Polly, Steve, Robert, Scott, Kiang, Ali, Denny, Mac, Jim, Jane, Clairvoyant, and Liz. And to my readers, Bambina, David, Kay, Lizzie, Dad, Michaela, Brother John, Tony, Layla, Kai, Rachel, and Tang.
1. The Used-to-Be Woman.
Madame Cuy was flesh and blood, or so they claimed,
although nobody could remember touching that re-warmed flesh nor seeing her bleed, not even when a second bullet passed through her. Even so, to all intents and purposes, she was alive in October of 1978 when this story takes place.
They'd see her walk along the ridge to collect her groceries, or ride her bicycle off into the forest.
Some in the village had even heard her speak. She had become Vietnamese, they said. Her Lao was thick with it, like 2 large lumps of mutton in a broth. She no longer talked directly to the villagers, but strangers from afar came to seek her out. They'd go to her house, a fine wooden structure with expensive Chinese furniture, couples and elderly people and families with children. They'd sit with her in the living area visible from the quiet dirt street, and when they left, those strangers would seem elated, as if a heavy rock had been removed from their souls. But when the villagers stopped them to ask what had happened there, they were silent. It was as if they'd forgotten they were ever with her. And perhaps that was why they called her Cuy, Madame Used-to-Be, because whenever they talked about the beautiful old woman, it was in the past tense. There used to be a woman who spoke with many voices. There used to be a woman who seemed to get younger as the months passed. There used to be a woman whose house gave off a warm yellow glow even when there was no hurricane lamp oil to be had at the market. And even though they might have passed her on the street that morning, at the evening meal they'd still say, "There used to be a woman in our village who—" And perhaps that was because 2 months earlier they'd carried her body to the pyre and watched the flames engulf her. 2. The Ninjas from Housing. They lurked in the shadows of the late evening. They'd waited out 3 nights of diamante skies, the streets lit by a billion stars. And at last a bank of clouds had rolled.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?